First Shadow Stage, here we go. And yeah, I'm not too familiar with the Shadow Stages either. I just always liked Sonic more as a kid, you know? Maybe I should have liked the edgy Shadow the Hedgehog more, but I was always more kind of a good kid, to be honest. I was the type who, when I played Shadow the Hedgehog, like, I never wanted to do the dark routes. Like, I always felt kind of bad when I would have to do the dark routes in order to, like, get the completion and get the true ending. But here we go, Shadow's first level, which is on Radical Highway, which is coincidentally where the opening for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle takes place, on, like, this Golden Gate Bridge ripoff type of thing. But let's go ahead and talk about... Ow! Oh, just, come on. Oh, there goes my wish for an E. Speaking of wishes, let's go ahead and talk about, you know, why... here's the thing, like, something that is lost in the English translation of this game is that Shadow, when he was created as the ultimate life form, was meant to be a granter of wishes as sort. You know, when he says that he'll grant Eggman one wish, I always thought that was kind of strange, even as a kid, because I'm like, okay, is he like a genie? Because never again is he like, oh, I'll like grant you a wish or something like that. But what Shadow's purpose was, on top of being the ultimate life form, you know, being the first biologically immortal life form, was to be a granter of wishes for the people around him. And besides that one little tidbit that we get with Eggman at the very beginning when Shadow is unsealed, he never really goes through that again, which is kind of weird because, as we'll see, whenever we get the trailer for the kind of last portion of the game, it says, like, wishes come true or something like that. And that's just the English translation not really working in the whole aspect of granting wishes to Shadow. For example, that cutscene that we saw right there, with Shadow seemingly wanting to fulfill Maria's last wish of revenge against humanity or something like that. Again, he's fulfilling the last wish that Maria gave to him before Maria was killed by the gun troops, or gunned down by the gun troops, if I can be distasteful for just a moment. So yeah, that's kind of Shadow's thing. You know, he is a granter of wishes, but sometimes those wishes are, shall we say, you know, I'm not going to go any further. You know, spoilers for, like, the 22-year-old game. How old is this game? Like, no, not 22 years old. It's like 18, 19, 20 years old. Something like that. But just what I'm saying is that, yeah, the English translation doesn't really cover that aspect, but it was an aspect in, like, the original translation. And there we go, enough of that. Oh, jeez, and I thought I'd actually died right there and I was going to get the Golden Beetle. Yeah, you can probably tell that I'm a bit more incompetent at the Dark Side story levels than I was the light side, but hey, you know, as long as I'm still making good progress and I'm not actually dying, I don't feel all that bad. And hey, I actually got that A on the first Rouge level, so, you know, I've met my quota for A's that I need to get. Can I even do a trick with this? Yeah, even at very low speed, you can do a trick on that. I mean, aesthetically, I do really like this level. I mean, aesthetically, I probably like it better than Cityscape, because I am such a sucker for, like, over the night sky, like, see all the skyscrapers in the distance type of level aesthetic. It's a huge reason why I actually like Bingo Highway and Sonic Heroes, but just because I like it does not mean that, you know, I'm any good at it. In fact, when I used to play the Versus mode with my little brothers and sisters and even some friends way back in the day, I don't know, we always would play Cityscape like ad nauseum, but never Radical Highway for some reason. I don't really know why. Maybe because the music isn't as cool. I mean, I don't think any of Shadow's... No, that's a lie. I think, like, the last Shadow stage is actually going to have some vocal themes to it, but for the most part, it's kind of, I don't really want to say electronic, more mechanical, kind of. Something like that. More artificial. Since Shadow's like an artificial life form, but altogether it's kind of lacking that cool factor for me, you know? And it's kind of edgy. You know, dark and edgy, and cool that way, but I was never really a dark and edgy kid, you know? Unlike a lot of kids, I didn't go through like an emo phase where I was always Shadow over Sonic. I was always a goody two-shoes kid who liked Sonic over Shadow. What can I say?
What? It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power. That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog! Chaos Control! Wow, he's fast! Hey, it's not his speed, he must be using the Chaos to war.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. Farewell.
Shadow, what is that?
And then we leave Sonic to take the fall. Enjoy being in the slammer, Sonic. I got some emeralds to steal. Oh, great. Already have headquarters as Rouge. Should have known that it wasn't
This is
that
Rouge.
far away.
I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it now. I hate to say it. I guess I'm going to have to find that key first.
So just like Knuckles, she's gonna have to find the 3 keys in order to get into Eggman's base. But I think it's a little bit different. This isn't the exact same level layout. Now we have to watch out for that giant beetle that we just saw right there. If that thing sees us, we are kind of in trouble. It's not that much. It's not that much of a hurt. It'll just kind of summon lasers to come and hurt us, but you can easily evade it, and you can hide from it as well in the shadows if you need to. But I mean, I was always kind of in a hurry to like find those keys, so I never. Great ghosts. So I never really took the time to try to like hide in the shadows and evade it that way, you know. And there's the key. All right, glad I saw that one out of the corner of my eye. Let's go ahead and nab that. And where do we go now? I guess I can continue this one. When I said the layout is different, I don't think there's like a central chamber in this one. I think it's kind of like just a circle. Which makes it a bit better than Knuckles' was for sure. Because Knuckles' you know, it was kind of so spread out that it was very easy to just not get a pop on the radar when you felt like you wanted it, you know? You might have to just wait till you went to like the last possible place in order to nab it that way. But it looks like... Oh god, we're already getting a red, huh? Okay. Let's see, where is it? Must be hanging around here somewhere. I don't think have I gotten the digging tool yet? I forget if the digging tool is in this one or not. I don't think it is. I don't know where else it could be. Hold on, let me try getting the top around here. Could be around here, possibly? Well, it doesn't look like it. And I can hear that beetle just kind of creeping around. Let's hope that it goes behind me so I don't have to worry about it anymore, yeah. Okay, let me try the upper ones on this one. See maybe if it's around here. It is definitely in this corridor somewhere, I just don't really know where. What do you have to say? Just the egg chamber, huh? Let's see, getting a lot of... Wait, maybe it's like around here? Oh, there it is! Oh, it's in here! Oh, no, it's right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get the digging tool as Rouge until the next Rouge stage. So unlike Knuckles, she is not going to get it in the second stage. Alright, so we'll keep going around a little bit. Is this where I started? I don't believe it was. That seems to be an upgrade in there, actually. Let's go ahead and pop that. I think... Yeah, because I see that. Let's see what that is right quick. Oh, the pink nails! Yeah, I do need that one. So this is pretty much just the digging tool equivalent for Knuckles, and it's good that I picked this up, because if I had to guess, that last key is indeed going to be underground somewhere, to guarantee that I went ahead and picked that up before we beat the level. So let's just go ahead and zoom around here just a little bit more, and we shall see if I can find it. Yep, there it is on the radar at the very much. At the very least, I mean. Let's see, is it in here? Not in there, it looks like. Looks like it might be in the next chamber, though. Oh, and I should say one thing that I do appreciate about Rouge is that all of her attacks are leg-based with kicks, whereas all of Knuckles' were punch-based. So, you know, just kind of another... Oh, really? What did you get there, Rouge? I heard her say it's got to be close. Oh, it's somewhere around here, huh? Somewhere in here? If I had to guess, it is definitely going to be in here somewhere. But yeah, I just appreciate how Rouge always attacks with her legs, and Knuckles always with her fist. Just a nice little compare and contrast there. And it's something around here. Let's see, maybe it's over here. Aha, here it is. Okay, let's hope that beetle doesn't see me. Okay, it's got to be around here somewhere. Come on. Come on, where are you? There we go. And another Rouge level that was pretty quick and painless. Don't get me wrong, Rouge has what I consider to be the worst level in the game. We have to place her in that level, but these first two have been surprisingly smooth. Another A, what is...
Perfect, like me?
Okay, I mean, I didn't think that of all characters and of all gameplay styles I would get the most A's being Rouge, but okay, there we go. I definitely know I'm not getting an A in the last Rouge stage. Like, that is impossible for me, man.
It's a space
You'll see it when we get to it, but it is crazy.
Destination has been set to... Ark? Wasn't that space colony shut down over 50 years ago? What's he doing up there anyway? Doesn't matter. It's my mission to find out what he's up to.
Yeah, so keep that in mind. The Rouge is definitely working for something or someone else. For sure. People seem to be under the impression that she's working for the wrong organization, the one she's not actually working for, which is a mistranslation on the English translation's part,
This is the space
sadly.
colony Ark. I have to locate the central control room that Shadow mentioned before he left.
And here we go. This is chronologically the first level that anyone has in the Ark, and I really like the contrast of when Eggman first gets here to when Sonic and friends get here much later in the plot. Remember when we first played, I think the first Ark level for the hero storyline was a Tails storyline, wasn't it? Yeah, by the time you were here with Tails, like everything was all lit up and bright and that kind of thing. And when you're playing as Sonic and going through the inside and the outside of the colony, everything is also very bright, very lit up, very chaotic, very alive. But you get here as Eggman, and like everything is kind of dead, and everything's really dark. The only thing here are the gun robots that have been stationed here in order to do something, as perhaps we shall later figure out. But I just really like that contrast as to what it'll be later on. Okay, what am I doing here? I think one of these is supposed to go up. Or maybe this one. There we go. That's what I wanted. And I can just hear that audio imbalancing, you know, like some of the sound effects are way too freaking loud, and they're kind of like maxing out and being all distorted. Like, that's not on my end, guys. I would hope that my days of extreme audio imbalancing on my end are over at the very least. I don't know, it just kind of gives me flashbacks to when I played this game the first time. I mean, Sonic Adventure 2 was one of the first games that I ever wanted to play for the channel, actually, but yeah, we don't want to run around in circles here, I believe. Yeah, I should be able to destroy a wooden block around here somewhere that'll allow me to access that upper level. Let me see. Let me just go ahead and destroy all the wooden blocks that I can. Yeah, we need to find a way up there, that's for sure. In fact, when I was a kid, this used to confuse me all the time. Aha, right here. Because I just wanted to run around in circles, but no, what we have to get is the jet engine, which is pretty much just the booster for Eggman. And this should allow us to activate this guy, which will get us on out of here. There we go. So always look at your surroundings, children. Don't run around in circles like young Virgo absolutely loved to do. But yeah, back when I first played this game, this was, I think this was like the third or fourth game that I ever wanted to play for the channel. I mean, of course, the first two were Metroid Zero Mission and Metroid 2 Return of Samus, but after that I was like, you know, I've done two games that were for, very simplistic handheld consoles. I wanted to do some HD games, because I just bought myself an HD capture card, and the only HD system that I had back then was the PlayStation 3, and I'm still using right now. So I was thinking, you know, like, what HD PlayStation 3 games would I want to play? And Sonic Adventure 2, at least this version of it, was chief among those. So I think at the same time that I started recording that god-awful Game of Thrones RPG, which haunts me to this day, I also started recording Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and things did not go very well. Very well at all. That's back before I knew how to do proper editing, and proper audio editing, and proper sound mixing, and there's all that really good stuff. And I really can't believe, you know, something was acting up with my sound card back then as well. I literally recorded, I think, the entirety of the Dark Story with an audio imbalance in, like, the left and right ear. Like, I literally, when I would play the Dark Story, like, my audio was, or was it just my commentary, was louder in the right ear than it was the left ear. And I was like, wow. Like, how on earth did I actually, like, put that crap on YouTube for people to see? Of course, when you're, like, a 17-year-old kid and, you know, you have very limited resources and, you know, not an income and, you know, no experience with audio or video editing whatsoever, and you just want to get your stuff out there to YouTube, so you're just really excited to do it, I don't really blame myself, I suppose, but still, geez. Big, is that you? That was him. How did you get up to the Space Colony Ark? But man, oh man, the memories of that one. Also, whenever I played the first time, I kind of did the whole exaggerate my anger at the game for entertainment purposes. You know, kind of raged at tiny things and over-exaggerated and overreacted to everything. And just, oh man, I'm just ashamed of myself for doing that, you know? Listening to those videos where I tried to do that quote-unquote angry style, or what I called the angry style, like, man, that's so cringe these days. Not even cringe, really. It's just kind of, you know, how untrue to myself I really was with that. It's kind of makes me like, why did you ever think that was a good idea, man? And of course, like, I know what I was thinking. You know, I was trying to do the popular video game YouTuber thing and be all angry and try to make it funny, but just not who I actually am, you know? Unless you're really into that stuff, I don't think it can be entertaining, and for me, I definitely don't think I was entertaining with that. That's a high score.
That wasn't so
And just to see,
difficult.
huh? 26,000, like, I don't think my score ever got that close or that high in any of those hero levels, so I guess it's just relative. That would be a high score on a Sonic stage, but not an Eggman stage.
I've been waiting for you, Doctor. Now, I will show the glorious achievement of what the world's leading scientist, Professor Gerald, has created. The Ark was the first space colony created by mankind. Not many people know that the Ark contained a top-secret research facility where weapons of mass destruction were being created. This is one of them, a weapon capable of destroying an entire planet, codenamed the Eclipse Cannon.
Destroying an entire planet. Was this my grandfather's legacy?
But it's been deactivated for some time now. To reactivate it, large amounts of energy are necessary.
Oh, so that's why we needed the Chaos Emerald.
Exactly. To reactivate the machine, we need the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once you have that, then you have the ultimate power of destruction to use as you please. And then, the world could be yours.
Sounds like I like the way you think, Shadow. I will get the Chaos Emeralds, use the machine to dominate the world and build a
Do
legacy
you
of my
really
own.
think it will be that easy? I've got a great idea. How about making a deal?
Deal?
When you grabbed that huge emerald, you said something about a reaction. A reaction that it may have with the Master Emerald. Now, if you could just let me borrow that radar, I may be able to help you. What do you think?
If I do, what's in it for me?
I have an idea where the other Chaos Emeralds may be. It may not look like it, but do you know that I am a treasure hunter that specializes in all kinds of jewels?
Very well.
Okay then, it's a deal. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Rouge the Bat, but you can call me Rouge.
And thus they have 3 Chaos Emeralds just like that. The one Eggman had at the beginning, the one Shadow stole from the bank, and the one Rouge just had on her,
Location.
I guess.
How can you be sure your intelligence reports are correct? Why would the Chaos Emeralds be here on the island? Are you absolutely sure?
Well, believe what you want to believe.
Very well. Very well. Let's discuss how we are going to do this. I will go in first and distract the military troops, allowing you to sneak in the base without being detected. Then, Shadow will enter the armory, where he will set the timer on these dynamite packs. Once that is in place, we will blow up the whole island and get away before anyone has a chance to know what hit them. Meanwhile, you'll have to sneak into the cargo area and grab the Chaos Emerald. That's a challenge for such a worthy treasure hunter as yourself, isn't it, Duck Girl? We only have 30 minutes to pull this mission off, and we only get one try, so don't fail